Hey, I am Vaira and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to watch the first episode of the Eras documentary and I just wanted to watch it with you all. So before we begin, I wanted to just share a little bit about me as a Swiftie, whatever. So I wanted to share a little bit of my history as a Swiftie. So I didn't grow up listening to English songs. I didn't exactly have interest in them, but I remember when I was like 10 or 11, so around no, around wait. I forgot the year. Wait. So around 2015, 2016, a friend of my sister made me watch a few music videos of English artists. That included Taylor. Those were love story. I kind of liked that song, but I was like, didn't she change the endings? Did they hide the end of the actual Romeo and Juliet? But at the same time, I like happy endings, so I liked it. You Belong With Me, I loved that music video. I couldn't understand anything because I was not used to American accent, but I loved the music video. Like it's not even a joke. I loved it. Maybe a little pick me off me, but I loved it. The third music video that she made me watch was Blank Space. And I still think that's the best music video that I've ever watched. Like it's just so fun. It's so good. I don't know what else to say. And the last music video that I watched with her was Bad Blood, which was very interesting because I didn't know any of those people back then. Like I didn't know. I knew Taylor because I had watched like three music videos of her just then. I didn't know Selena. I didn't know Zendaya. Any of the people who were there, but it was an interesting concept for me. The music video had a very interesting concept for me. I like music videos which have a story. I like music videos which have story. I like feeling like, oh, it's just a it's like a film but a condensed version. I like it, especially when those lyrics match the, especially when the lyrics of the songs match the music video. Like sometimes the lyrics are singing about something very different, and in the music video, it's like not at all like that. Like I understand the artistic reason, but I love music videos when they have story, especially when the story is about the song. That can be for some other video topic and come back to my Swiftie timeline. Yes. Okay. So even then I was like, oh, these are nice. I think I listened to Love Story and You Belong With Me a little bit because I remembered those songs. And in eighth grade, I remember my sister recommending me to listen to Enchanted, but I was like, no, I don't listen to English songs. I was a fool. Nothing can be done. So cut to 2020, COVID era. I started listening to English songs, but not exactly of a specific artist. It was just like random songs here and there. And somehow Taylor didn't make the cut. I don't think any of the mainstream artists did. So now we are in 2020. In the Swiftie universe, Taylor Swift has announced Fearless Taylor's version. And I think has also released Love Story TV. That's when I got into Taylor. Because I remember, because back then I used to listen to songs only on YouTube. So like I would find lyric videos and then listen to songs that way because I liked looking at the lyrics when I'm listening. So, and I remember there was Love Story TV lyric video, but there were no lyric video for You Belong With Me because those were the two songs I connected with. Those were the two songs I tried to listen to. So I had Love Story TV, but I didn't have You Belong With Me TV. So I think it was before Fearless TV was released, but after Love Story TV was released. So yeah, that's when I got into her songs. And I listened to a lot of them. I also had a online friend, and we were joining our Swiftie era together. So we used to listen to songs together. She had listened to some songs before me. I listened to some songs before her. It was a mix and match. And I remember when Taylor announced Wildest Dreams TV. I was a Swiftie by then. When she announced that, I was in the fandom when the fans were like, we are going to have a 1989 Swiftie version because Taylor is not releasing it, and then the the clowning date that they had decided for 1989 Swifties version. The next day Taylor announced that TV version. I was there. I wasn't completely in the fandom, but I was there. By the time Wildest Dreams TV was released, I was a Swiftie. Because I remember being like, what the hell? She released the one song I like from 1989. And by Red TV, I was a fan. I was a Swiftie. Full on Swiftie. There was no doubt. Back then, my favorite album ranking was more like Evermore, Red, Speak Now. I don't know if it has changed since then. I want to reevaluate my album rankings, but I'm too scared because I'm like, what if Evermore get dethroned? What if Red get dethroned? Red is my personality. Okay, back to the timeline. Red TV gets released. All too well. 10-minute version. Short film gets released. I like it. I love it. Then I think This Love TV got released, right? If I'm not wrong. And then it was Midnights. Midnights was the first album she released, like first new album she released after I became a Swiftie. So it was a big deal for me. And I remember I didn't exactly like that album on first listen, but I loved the 3 a.m. version. Like 3 a.m. version made Midnights for me. I'm a dear reader girly. Nothing can change that. And then what? Speak Now TV, I absolutely loved. 1989 TV made me love that album. I didn't exactly love 1989 before that, but 1989 TV made that album very special for me. When Taylor announced the Tortured Poets Department album, the way I felt. So I am watching the Grammys on my laptop. I am on my bed. I am laying down right there. So I was like, I, oh, the entire fandom was clowning for Reputation. I was clowning for Reputation. The profile picture of my fan account was a snake. Yes, I have fan accounts. I have fan accounts for everything I am into. I have a Marvel fan account. It's more like a multi-fandom fan account. I have a Taylor Swift fan account. I have a Disney fan account. Deal with it. Okay. I also have another fan account, but we are not going to talk about that. Okay, so I was clowning for Reputation. I am always there when Swifties are clowning for Reputation TV. I love clowning. Even if I'm not actively part of the clowning, I am loving it from distance. I'm like, yes, please announce something. Oh, by the way, when she announced 1989 TV, I was watching the live stream as so many other people. I was there. For Speak Now TV, I was sleeping, but for 1989 TV, I was there. The announcement, I was by there. I don't mean I was there live. I was watching from my bed, lying down. Wait, no, I was watching it on my laptop. Yes, not on my phone. Very important distinction. I don't know why, but it is. Speak Now TV announcement, I was sleeping. Midnight's album announcement, I was sleeping. Like I love my sleep. But 1989 announcement, I was awake and ready. TTPD announcement, I was awake, I was watching. So Grammy series is going to on the stage and she announced it. And I don't know what she exactly said, I don't remember. But I was like, is she making fun of us? For the first 5-10 minutes, I was like, no way, that's her album's name. I think she's making fun of us. Is that a joke? Is she calling us a fool? What's happening? And I was like, I am just go. And then when I saw the post, the Instagram post, I'm like, oh, that's it. She was not making fun of us. And I was still like, but that name sounded like a joke. And okay, so cut to April 19th of that year, 2024. And I loved that album from the first listen. Like, even before the anthology was released, the standard album, I was loving it. The anthology, I loved it also. And I think that's more of my aesthetic. I am an Evermore girly, I am a TTPD girly, so that has always been an aesthetic. And I know I am not talking about Dear Esther that much because we will talk about it when we watch the episodes, right? So let's just yap about something else. I like yapping, I'm getting comfortable to it. Okay, and then cut to 2025. She's on the podcast with Travis and his brother, and she announces the Sogal album. Sogal, while it wasn't exactly my vibe, I liked the songs. Like, I love the way she sang some of them. The first movie had a theatrical release, right? So that was the first time I was in a room full of Swifties. And I loved it. It was my highlight of 2023. And I think that's the main reason I haven't been able to watch the documentary or the new film yet. Because I'm like, this time it's not a theatrical release. It's something I will have to watch alone in my room. Because I don't exactly have any real life Swiftie friends right now, and it's just sad. So I was like, let's make it other people's problem. I'm just going to make a YouTube video. Someone will watch it. I'm looking at you when you're watching it. It might just be me, but I will watch it. I will listen. I am good at pretending. I am a delusional person. I will just be delusional that there are like at least 7 people watching this. Okay. So yeah, I think that's all of my Swiftie time. I have Taylor Swift posters that I am not put on my walls yet. I have Taylor Swift stickers. I have Taylor Swift postcards. I have Taylor Swift bookmarks. Most of them are gifts that I got from my friends on my birthdays because they know I'm a Swiftie. Oh, I have made Taylor Swift paintings. I have made a red album cover painting. I have made a Lover album cover painting, and this is more of a work in progress. But I don't know when I will complete it. So have you can look at it for now. She's my Swiftie resume. I have another one that I have been making and then not making and then making, remaking because it got too much dust. So it will be years before that one gets complete. So this has been my Swiftie history. Let's get back to watching the main video that you are here from. I'm sorry for this sideline. I'm sorry for this sidetrack. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed listening to how I became a Swiftie. Not maybe. Next chapter. Don't click off this video yet. It will get good. I hope I haven't recorded that part yet. I hope it gets good. I'm believing in myself. You should also believe in me. Please. So I think it's time that we start with the first episode of the documentary, aka the first episode of the end of an era documentary. I hope you like my background. It's my favorite red wall. Even though it looks more orange on the screen, I literally had to fight my mother to have it paint red. I know it's kind of blank right now. I'm planning to stick some posters, put some paintings, maybe the ones I showed earlier. Something. Maybe. Hopefully. So I'm ready with my laptop and I think we can just start watching. So the first episode is titled Welcome to the Era Store. Definitely haven't heard that like around 50 times or however times I have watched the Era Store on a live stream. And the movie. Let's start. Vancouver was the last show, right? It was the final show. That movie I haven't watched yet either. I need to watch so many stuff. Oh my god. Let's just continue. December 8th. That was the last show, right? Yes, yes, yes. 2024. It has been more than a year since that tour, and it doesn't feel like that. Does it?
We have performed for over 10 million people in person. That's not like, oh, 10 million people watched a TV show, which is pretty amazing too. We performed for 10 million plus people.
The tour did break a few records, right? Like I feel like for every venue they played that it was like, yeah, this is the most number of people that has ever attended this venue. I feel like I was getting that news every day. And plus, then there were so many people watching it on live stream, like whether it was on TikTok, YouTube. I was a YouTube girly because I used to just have it in the background and do other stuff. still, especially during the surprise song part. I don't know. Does he mention that? Maybe not.
Every single one of us has picked professions that categorically people, for the majority of the time, they tell you you shouldn't do it. They tell you you should not try to do this. You have to love the thing so much that you override 85 to 95% of the advice you are given along the way by oftentimes people that you respect, people you trust, people in the field. Everyone in dance, everyone in music will tell everyone younger, if there's anything else you can do, do that.
Isn't that kind of what the life of a Sogal song is about, especially the first verse and chorus? Like Kitty telling the narrator that this is not for you. Try something else. Like that's literally what her speech is technically about, that everyone tells you not to do that thing.
And if you are still able to do it, yeah, I think you definitely deserve some kind of appreciation.
And the Eras Tour wasn't when all the pieces fell into place. That was just when every
I
single
like her
one of us had done
speeches.
so much work, to where this tour was just when we all clicked together.
She worded it so well. Like I wanna do something creative now.
But I don't have that talent of anything, unfortunately. Her speech gives me elder sister vibes. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it does. I don't know what else to say.
Look at this as the pieces just falling into place.
The cleaning cart.
It was the blue gold bodysuit. How am I forgetting this? Yes, it was the blue gold. In the original Arastor movie, it was the pink blue, and in this new one, it's blue gold, right? Which one do you like more? Like, I think pink blue gives more lover vibes. And rank these bodysuits all there, but I don't think that's something I should do right now. So let's just watch.
To Tierra's Joy. I hear it in her voice, the episode title. Like these are the post-it notes I saw. I saw screenshots like the surprise songs are listed here, right? And people were like, "We don't understand the color scheme." Oh, I think it was screenshot from the trailer. Yeah, there's so many stage pictures. I wanna look into them a bit more. Maybe later. Ooh.
I think I came up with the idea for the Eras Tour about 2 years before the tour started.
2 years before, so it started in 23, so around 2021, right? Oh,
The first one
why have
being
I not seen this clip? See, so I need that as my wallpaper or something. It's red.
and I decided to sort of defiantly re-record all of my music. You know, when you revisit something, you go back into that world. All this work is so indicative of the time I was in my life. I feel like I'm reading my old diaries, thinking about all the different girls I was until I was this one.
The Taylor's version saga has been so interesting to me. Like, I feel it has been my favorite part of being a Swiftie. Because it's like we already knew these songs, but we were still so excited to hear them. A new version of them. And it's like I wasn't a fan during the OG eras, so for me these were very special because I got to experience what the original fans were experiencing. Like for some of them, I hadn't watched the music videos properly, so when the album got released, I watched the music videos, all of them, and if there was a new one for it. For Speak Now TV, I hadn't watched the music videos properly, the old ones. So when the album got released and the I Can See You music video was released, I was like, I will watch every single one of them in order. So I sat down, So I sat down, I took out the list of all the music videos for Speak Now as per the release date. So I watched the first one first. I think the first one was mine. I don't remember. I watched them all. I made a whole event out of it for myself, and it was so fun, even though I was doing it alone. And the other thing is like, I do think how it must have felt to read your old songs, to re record your old songs, go through your old notes to find the vault songs, and then being like,
Oh my god, I was so dramatic, or oh my god, I was so right. I was absolutely right. Like, oh god, it was just a fight girl move on. Like, whatever it must have been so nostalgic. I guess nostalgic is the right word, especially if she's actually looking into her diary entries, and because she writes journals and all, right? It might have been so. It must have been so interesting. I do feel like a lot of her songs that we got, a lot of her new songs from her new albums that we got, we kind of got them because she was going through her old albums. Like for me, I don't think would have ever been made if she wasn't going through the Speak Now album. If she wasn't making the Speak Now TV. I even feel that way for manuscript, but I think everyone does. I mean, even for what could have said, everyone does. Okay. We saw this in Longbourn sessions or something, right? Because I have seen this home studio before.
Stop it. Stop. Stop.
Ah,
I'm
we
recording
have seen this. The
vocals.
cats fighting. I have definitely seen. Why do we not have the cats fight in the background of any of our songs? That's the perfect vocals. Like, it does have some weird noises. Cats fighting will fit perfectly.
Folklore came out 3 or 4 months into the pandemic. We put out Evermore 4 months later. I hadn't toured in 5 years, and
I was so stupid to not be a Swiftie in 2020. Like, I had friends who were talking about folklore and evermore. Like, they would post on Insta with captions of Taylor Swift made a masterpiece, folklore, evermore. I'm an evermore girly. But I was like, I'm not exactly ready to get into Taylor Swift because I knew I would get too crazy about it. And I did get too crazy about it. Champagne Problems has been my most played song since 2021. It won't leave my top one. Right where you left me is either in top two or top three. It depends. I think this year it was in top one. I don't remember. I didn't. I stopped using Spotify, so I don't know.
been loving Taylor Swift since I was 11 years old. Is she ever gonna go on tour again?
I wanna know that the fans knew that she was going to use their reels, footage, TikToks, whatever. Because if they didn't, and they were like, "Oh, let's just watch it," they were like, "Oh my God, that's my face." How did that feel?
Albums, and everything changes when the chapter changes.
Oh, I remember when I didn't notice those guitar visuals on the stage before. So when I was at the movie hall watching the Eras Tour movie, the first one, suddenly I saw a guitar visual and I was like, "Ooh, guitar!" It was like, "What?"
She had said to us, this is going to be over 3 hours. And we were just like, oh my God, how do we do this? Not just planning, but executing a tour of this size is mind boggling.
That must have been so exhausting. Like, I can barely do physical activities for 1 hour, and I'm like, I want to die.
So nice to meet you. I'm Taylor.
It's such a nice feeling that the dancers became such good friends. At least they became good friends, right? Because I still see videos of them hanging out together and stuff. It's, it's a good thing when you have people you work with who you connect with, right? Like sometimes it happens that the people around you don't feel connected with, and then work feels like a burden. But if you have people you are friends with, you are able to talk with, are able to hang out with, it's a nice thing, right? I don't know why I'm talking about this. I don't have any enough work experience to be saying anything.
Been doing this for almost 20 years, a bunch of different artists. I have never seen that. I have never seen the boss come into rehearsal crying with tears of happiness and passion about their job.
We haven't done what we love on a stage in 5 years. Let's go do this. The fans have been so amazing and are so excited for the tour. I wanted to overserve the fans.
You did overserve the fans. We were so overwhelmed. We are still overwhelmed over that tour.
That was my main goal. I wanted to overserve them in terms of the amount of songs they were going to hear, the length of the show, what kinds of production they were going to see.
Oh, I loved the original Evermore set. Like the trees and all. I loved it. I missed it.
Different styles of dance, different worlds of dance, wardrobe, how far I was going to push myself. I wanted to tell you something that I've been so excited about for a really long time. I've been planning for ages, and I finally get to tell you I'm going back on tour.
I remember people going crazy. My entire Instagram feed was filled with people freaking out, and then the Great Wall of Tickets. I don't remember that. I was not there, but I was watching people be there, and it was scary. Like I'm like, oh, I hope I never have enough money to get tickets because I don't think I will be able to not get them and be.
I think I thought fans would be excited about the idea of the Eras tour.
Excited is too less of an emotion for how people felt about it.
Not in Glendale, I'm in Swift City. Officials actually changed the name from Glendale to Swift City in honor of the megastar kicking off her tour.
Oh yeah, so many cities changed their names. Right? Especially at the beginning of the tour. I don't remember that being a thing at the end. If it was, I never saw it. But in the beginning, I was like, I think like every other city was like, oh, we are changing the name for this. We are making Taylor this and that of our city.
Got to say something to you that I've been just thinking about for years, you know? Welcome to the Eras tour.
She said it.
All of the Swifties started jumping around during the song. They caused the equivalent of a 2.3 magnitude earthquake.
Oh my god, I remember that too. Like, so hilarious being like, oh, Swifties caused earthquake, and I'm like, what? What's happening? But then again, it makes sense. I don't think I have seen a Swiftie who's not willing to dance to her songs. Like, even to the sad songs, we are ready to dance.
Leading to the emergence of Taylor gating. Even fans without tickets are traveling to tour stops.
Oh, that mountain place, the whole mountain was filled with Swifties. I don't remember which country it was. It was in Europe, right? Where? I don't remember, but I remember seeing like clips of the mountains being full of Swifties.
Like a force to
Oh,
be
the
reckoned.
fancy bands. I think this happened during the last few cities. Like, I think the last or second last US city did it, and then they started transporting it, and we were like, next.
We are continuing to follow breaking news. 3 upcoming Taylor Swift concerts in Vienna, Austria have been canceled after Austrian authorities arrested 2 suspects who they say had plans to carry out a terrorist attack at the concerts.
It's kind of a good thing that they are addressing the Vienna situation in the first episode. Because I think that's the first time there were so many Swifties who were affected, right? Because so many of them were stuck there, not having anything to do. Even though I think there was so much accommodation made for them, right? Because I remember them getting some offers and all. Again, I wasn't there in person, so and my memory isn't that great, so I might be forgetting things, but I saw a lot of people hurt about it online, and I think Taylor didn't make a statement until after the London shows were done, so a lot of Vienna Swifties did feel like they were being ignored. But then again, I understand why Taylor didn't because she even mentioned it in her caption. But at the same time, I do understand why they felt hurt. Like, we are here, we spent our money coming here, and we are not even getting an acknowledgement. Both sides were right, and I think the only guilty party are those terrorists.
And basically, it's just kind of a weird feeling going into these last 5 shows in Europe because it sort of feels like we've done like 128 shows so far, but this is the first one where I feel like, I don't know, like I'm like skating on thin ice or something. We've had a series of very violent, scary things happen to the tour. Like, we dodged like a massacre situation. And so I've just been kind of all over the place. Like, there was this horrible attack in Liverpool at a Taylor Swift themed dance party. And it was little kids that.
They were little kids just trying to. They were little kids just trying to have fun. It was a dance class.
The only thing we're trying to do is to make the world go away for a little while and make people feel seen and let them scream lyrics that they love at the top of their lungs.
It's so beautiful to find something so positive that can be an escape for people like this can.
Eras Tour was such an escape. Like, I was a college student and it used to be one of the highlight of my day. Like, if I wasn't able to watch the show live, the first thing I would do after waking up is check what surprise songs she played and then see if I can find a video of the entire surprise songs because some of those songs sound so good in acoustic. Like, I still think she needs to release a. I still think that she needs to release a. What do I say? Live album of all the surprise songs, everything. Like, I don't care if you have sung Maroon like 500 times. I want every single one of them on streaming, please.
Something this moving, this powerful, this rich in feeling and experience.
I didn't go to the actual show, but even at the movie premiere, the energy was so great. I met so many great people, and ever since then, I have been craving a connection like that again, an environment like that again. Like, that's why I wanted the final show to also have a theatrical release. But I understand why it doesn't have one, but should have been more capitalistic trailer, please.
Presents more than just people coming to see an artist perform songs. And so we have a large responsibility to do this show and still show up for fans in the way that we can and know how.
And every performer was so great. Like, I feel like you could look at anyone and you would be entertained. You would enjoy this. So, like, so many clips where you get distracted by this dancer and not even glance at Taylor because the dancer is so good.
You better know. I just wanna know you, know you, know you. 'Cause all I know is to say hello.
You got teammates, I got teammates.
You've got Coach Reed, I've got my mom.
Very similar, I guess.
I wanna be there.
They find each other funny. That's the most important thing in a relationship, right? Laughing at each other's jokes.
Straight back. That's straight.
I have received friendship bracelets from Swifties. Like when as my birthday gift and as something from Swifties during the movie thing. But I didn't give friendship bracelet. I couldn't find beads. I couldn't find the beads. At that time, I was not able to purchase them. So I just made paper rings. And I think that's going to be my thing now. It's easier to make paper rings. And I don't have to worry about letters.
So I usually practice in the shower because I'm trying to respect kind of the space and peace of everyone
I
else.
was going to ask that, but I thought maybe it's impolite, maybe I'm stupid and I'm not understanding something, but no, he's clarifying. Thank you.
Really hard Miss Americana chorus, like hard.
I don't think anyone expected her to start with Miss Americana, right? It perfectly fit the state, at least for the first few shows. Like it has been a long time coming. And it's me and you. That's my whole world.
It's you and me, that's my whole world. They whisper in the hallway, she's a bad, bad girl.
Internally, certainly I scoff. That's almost 3 hours. This is insanity. Wonder what are we gonna cut?
Nothing.
And I think we added 3 songs.
I think my laptop just died. You could have at least warned me. Oh god. Hi, so my laptop's battery died, but I'm back now. And if you are like, why is your setup switched? I had to put my laptop on charge. Yeah. Hope that's okay.
The planets and the phase and all the stars align.
It seems obvious now because it did work. But at the time, it's a big risk to decide we're gonna do a 3-hour plus show.
Some of the Swifties said that they were acutely aware of what happened in Austria, but they're excited.
I love all the outfits that we are able to see. Like the fan outfits, everyone used to be so creative. And by used to be, I mean, they're still creative. Have you seen Swifties? They're always creative. And
Are you just, yeah, sure. Are you just kind of flies on the wall for everything?
It's basically like every day.
every time I see Taylor and Ed together, I just remember that interview where he mocks his accent.
After the storm, something was born on the 4th of July.
I can't look at them and not think of that. It was. I mean, I sing that song in that way. I sing that lyric in that way only now. I can't listen to it the normal way. I mean, have I ever listened to a song in a normal way? I don't know, maybe.
I'm just gonna go somewhere no one can find me. I just don't want to be tracked like an animal.
Yeah.
I just have felt very like hunted lately.
I mean, yeah. I don't think I have anything to say to that. People do track her too much. Like, I think that was Jack Antonoff's wedding where people were there shouting her name and stuff. It might be. And yeah, her schedule was very busy back then. Like, there were, I think, shows every weekend or something. And usually in different countries. And
I'll do the first verse and first chorus by myself just to build tension, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Izzy. And then after the first chorus, I'm gonna be like, guys, like I could even like stop playing and be like, guys, it's just there's something's missing from this. And that's when they're gonna start screaming their heads off. When I'm like, something's missing. I feel like I can't do
she's
this.
very dramatic and I love her for that. I love when people have the dramatic flair, like, you know what? I will just pause. I just love drama. And drama loves me. Obviously, I'm a Swiftie.
I just wanna know you, know you, know you. 'Cause all I know is you say hello. Your eyes look like coming home. All I know is a simple day, and everything has changed.
We can like catch our breath and like take as long as you want, and I'll just follow you.
I love this song. This was one of the first songs I listened to when I was becoming a Swiftie. So like in 2021, because YouTube kept recommending me the music video and I was like, it's Taylor Swift. I don't know if I knew who Ed Sheeran was, but I don't remember. Maybe I did. I don't know. I mean, I think I knew that song Perfect and Happy are the only Ed Sheeran songs that I know. So
First, I got the shoes and chips on both of my shoulders. Reputation precedes me. Rumors I'm knee deep. Truth is, it's easier to ignore and believe me. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna tell you I am, honey, now.
I fucked up a chord in Everything Has Changed.
I just wanna know, you better know, you better know. You actually came up with that, so.
I mean, I relate to it. Coming up with something and forgetting it because I'm not in the music world. I am not in that because my sister keep reminding me of things that I said or that originated from me, but I don't remember them. And I'm like, I think you daydream. I think you're delusional. I have never said that. But I don't know which one of us is correct.
We found love right where we.
I don't know how to play guitar. My sister does. I can understand what they're doing. As well as I can understand they're switching up the chords. I learned how to play piano, but I was such a bad student that my teacher quit. He was like, nope, bye bye. You all are learning too much about me, and I don't know if I like that. I don't exactly have proper words to say how I feel, but I'm just happy she did that. Like she met the family, she met the survivors. There's nothing more I can add to that, but I didn't want to just skip through that since it feels like a very important part of the documentary. And it feels like an important part to Taylor Swift. Like, how do you not cry meeting the family of the kids who were killed while they were technically trying to celebrate you? Like, I don't think there's anyone in this world who won't cry to that. It feels like a natural response, I hope.
But it's my job to kind of be able to handle all these feelings and then perk up immediately to perform. That's just the way it's got to be.
And the thing is, I don't think she let this reflect on the stage even a little bit. Like, none of, like, I don't remember anyone noticing or having a discourse about Taylor looking sad during the London shows. So it's just a good professionalism, I guess. Like she was able to technically bottle up her emotions too for like after this. So I mean, she even talked about it, right? Like she was like, I don't want the crowd to know what I'm going through, the knobs I'm feeling and stuff. And I think she did a good job doing that. At least I didn't notice while watching the live streams. I don't remember seeing anyone else say that she looked sad or not. So I think Taylor succeeded in that at least. For a moment, I forgot that this was a documentary, not the movie, and now I feel sad that I won't be able to watch this show. Like I was like, oh, I am waiting for her to perform the songs, and I'm like, this incidentally, I realized that this is the documentary. I mean, she might have some snippets of the songs, but she's not going to have the whole show. That's sad for me. I want to watch those now, but I won't. I think I don't know.
she's a bad, bad girl. The whole school is rolling big dice. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. It's you and me, it's nothing like this. Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. It's so sad.
Okay, that was awesome.
Something that I didn't before. And all I've seen since 18 hours ago. Screaming eyes, focus on your smile, making me feel. But I just feel like I'm not really doing it justice. Like I
feel like the crowd knew from the moment she stopped singing. Like, are you hearing the cheers?
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, they do.
I just feel so lonely up here. Do you know what I mean? So it's a good thing that Ed Sheeran is here.
Did we get the full performance? I hope we did.
All my boys stood tall, painted blue. But I'll take them down, and open up the door for you. All I feel in the stomach is butterflies, the beautiful kind, picking up the lost time, taking flight, making it feel right. I just wanna know, you better know, you better know, you better now.
There's a lot of emotions in this that aren't just like, put on your smiley face and come to the Eras Tour. It's so much more.
I mean, I think the main emotion that people feel for the tour was crying. Like, I think they were happy tears, they were sad tears, they were just tears. Like, I don't know what else to say. I am getting slightly teary and I don't like it.
You look out into the crowd and this isn't just like a blob of lights. These are millions of stories and all these counter narratives all colliding in one place where we feel safe to be demonstrative about a whole spectrum of emotion.
There are millions of stories that somehow relate to you, what you have written. That must feel so surreal. Like all these people have such different experiences, and yet they are relating to what you wrote about your experience or what you wrote about, just something that came into your head, and you are watching them cry to it, dance to it. It must feel so good, right?
Down, all right? You gotta go, all right?
Okay, bye-bye.
Home and rest.
She looks so exhausted. Oh my God.
Thank you.
I don't know how she walks after performing in those heels for 3 years. Ooh, sweet nothing. I was not expecting that.
It went so great. I'm so happy.
Why people need drugs.
Benji.
But I don't do drugs.
God,
So I just like
please
let
don't.
it ride. I just am like, oh, go to sleep when I'm tired. And when I'm tired, it's like 4 in the morning. So I watch tons of TV. I eat room service in bed.
She sounds like me, but I don't have to perform for 3 hours, so I just am stupid. Oh, episode 1 is done, finally. I liked the episode. I was having fun the whole time, except when my laptop died, I was having fun. And well, I'm looking forward to episode 2 and so the one reason I'm doing this now instead of when it was released was like, currently there's too much Taylor hate, right? I mean, if you're a Swiftie, you have probably seen it. If you are not, I think you have. I mean, and well, while I do think that some of the criticisms are right, I see being a Swiftie as an escapism for me. I need it in this hectic, sad life. Like, every time we go online, there's something horrible happening, or something. And every time we go online, there's something horrible happening. So if I have like one artist that I'm able to consume, I won't stop doing it. Unless obviously she does something very horrible, then. And the thing is, I have stopped fangirling over people who did something horrible also. But the criticisms that I have for Taylor, they are not that severe yet that I will stop being a fan. Okay, so I want to do a small segment at the end of these episode reactions. I don't know if I will be able to do this for all episodes, but I want to do this at least for this one. So I want to share my favorite moments from the Eras Tour experience. What was my, like what made it into my memory list when I think about my Eras Tour experience. So, and I don't know if there was any other experience. I can't remember anything right now which will be as good as this one. So I should have kept this for the end, but I'm keeping it for the beginning. I am weird. I don't know. So, so this was from one of those Asia leg tour shows. I don't remember which country it was. I will try to look it up. So I wasn't keeping up with the tour for a few shows back then because I was busy with college and stuff. And on that day I was awake and I was free. So I was like, I will watch the surprise song part and then I will just go to sleep. So I played the live stream on my phone. I was standing and she started playing right where you left me. Like 3 people texted me and she was like, she's playing your song. Are you alive? And the thing is, I wasn't like. So if you know me, right where you left me is very important to me. It's like my second favorite song from Evermore. I don't know. I can't rank between it and Champagne Problems. Anyways, I was frozen. I was standing. I had to sit down because I felt like I was going to fall. Okay. And she matched it up with All You Had to Do Was Stay. All You Had to Do Was Say, not my favorite from 1989. I still loved it. It was one of that song which I liked on my first listen. Like, while it's not in my top 5, it's also not in my bottom 5. I like it. So that was fun, and I was like, okay, she played right where you left me on guitar. I am happy. I am happy that I didn't miss it. I was like, okay, let's just see what she plays for piano. She mashes up Sad, Beautiful, Tragic, and Last Kiss. Like, okay. My favorite song from Red is Sad, Beautiful, Tragic. My favorite song from Speak Now is Last Kiss. And she just mashed them up like it was nothing. And there I was basically in my tears because I was like, oh my god, she's playing my songs. And what if I had missed the live stream that day? You know how devastating it would have been to wake up in the morning and check and be like, oh my god, she played what? It was so insane. I don't even know what to say. And I don't think anything will ever be that great. Like, if back then I had to rank my favorite Taylor Swift albums, it was Evermore, Red, and then Speak Now, in that order. And she played songs from all those, and she played my songs from all those. I don't think anyone. That has been the highlight of my life. I don't know what else to say. I think that's it for today. I hope to see you all in the next episode's reaction. Hopefully, it will be out soon. I don't know when it will be out. Thank you. Bye.